Welcome back, crime family. If you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. You would really help us out, and you're going to love it here being a part of the crime family. We are a great mob of people, so definitely join us. Join us on the dark side. Today we are using Poison Putty, which is new to Criminal Claws. This is a 3D sculpting gel, which is great if you do not like monomer smell or you do not like huge clunky charms. Just go ahead and make your own. It is seriously the easiest thing ever, and it really does not take that long. If you look at charms, they're really simply made. Usually they're a big circle with a face or like just, we're going to get into it, all right? So I love you. Let's get into this set. So since I had a polygel set on from my last set, the Krampus set, I filed all that down really thin and just applied the tips. I cleaned my nails first with alcohol, applied the tips, then I cut back the length, cut off the sides, and now I am shaping them into a sharp almond. And what that entails, if you are applying square tips, cut the sides off a little bit, save yourself some filing. Stiletto tips are the best to use because obviously they are already slimmed down on the sides, but I just chose to go in with what I chose to go in with. So cutting off the sides makes it super simple. If you only have square tips, you can achieve an almond, oval, stiletto. All you have to do is just file them into shape. So that's what I did. And then once I filed them into shape, I'm going in and doing my natural nail prep, which I'm using this cuticle cutter, and you can get these lots of different places, but I had a new one in a kit and my cuticles were really looking crazy, so I figured I would try it because I lost my cuticle scissors that were like $20. I lost them a while back when I was building the nail salon. I have no idea where they're at, and I've been wanting to trim my cuticles. They were looking really crazy, so I went in with this and it just didn't go well. I didn't really like the feeling. It was rough. It kind of nicked me in a couple places and made my fingers sore. So I don't suggest you use that, but as a last resort, it's not that bad, I guess. Um, Once I trimmed back the cuticles, I'm going in and blending in the tip and then going to etch my natural nail and clean out up in the cuticle area. Um, there are some things going on, and my other cuticle bit broke. My ceramic cuticle bit that I was swearing by, yeah, she broke. Rip to her, rest in peace. We will never see her again unless I buy another one, but I might try a different style this time, just to try something different, see what I think. So after I get up in the cuticle area with my sanding band and etch the natural nail, I go ahead and etch the tip itself. This is not necessary when you are doing acrylic application, but I just did it. Okay, I just did it. Whatever. After dehydrating my nails, I go in with some primer. I do 2 coats of this. So I do both hands. By the time I get to the 10th finger, I can go back to the first with the second coat. It's usually perfect. So we're going in with one in the pink and some glitter from our custom glitters. This is Fallen Star glitter. You can find this on Criminal Claws. This is a custom glitter, and it is not with acrylic. So you can use it with polygel, you can use it with gel, you can do whatever you would want with it. It is not an acrylic mix. So this is just a raw glitter with stars, and it's so pretty. I love purple. I think purple is honestly my favorite color when it comes to doing my nails. So you can apply glitter to your nails in 2 different ways. You can either apply one clear bead really wet and thin onto the nail and then dip into the glitter and put that on top, or you can pick up a bead of clear, keeping that clear bead on your brush, put it down into the glitter and pick the glitter up in that clear acrylic and then put it down. Practice, it's going to take practice, and there's going to be different ways that you actually pick up on faster than other ways. No way is right, no way is wrong. I do it different ways every time. I switch it up just depending on what I'm doing. The more you try it out, the better you're going to figure out whether you like one way more or the other way better. Not everything that works for one person is going to work for you. Your mind thinks differently. You wrap your head around different ideas different ways. and trying things your own way is the best way to get a routine down that actually works. So then we're going to be going in with one in the pink. I am encapsulating as I go because I just like doing this. As the acrylic is still wet underneath, I wet the glitter with monomer so that I can make sure that my clear bead slides down over the glitter flawlessly. Excuse me. And then I apply a very wet clear bead. Now, this is not my usual clear acrylic. I was trying a different clear. This is a sculpting powder. I don't know. I will let you guys know if I'm gonna actually apply this to the shop or not. I don't know. The way it moved was really weird, and you're gonna see that my application was not as good as what it usually is. It really threw me off with the consistency. Our clear acrylic is very self-leveling, and it flows. So when you apply a bead and you tip your finger down, it flows downward. It really works with you and helps you. This new clear acrylic that I was trying out, it is not self-leveling. You have to pat it everywhere you want it. It is not fast drying though. It gives you plenty of time to work with it. But I really like self-leveling acrylics. I truly do. So I don't know. We're going to see where we're at with it. So here we're going in with one in the pink and just sculpting this out. And the rest of the nails are just going to be a mix of glitter and one in the pink. And then we will go in and encapsulate and add apexes where I feel necessary. Always be looking at your nails from different angles. Do not just sit there and just keep applying beads looking at it from the top. You will get a thick nail. You will get a lumpy nail. You will get a wide nail. Look at it from different angles and truly think to yourself, where should I put this next bead? And where do I really want thickness? When I apply the bead, where should I be patting at so that I make sure that it's not going into those areas and making it even thicker? Really look at it head on with the nail facing the tip of the nail, the free edge, like you're going to poke your eye out. Look at your nail like that. Then look at it from the side, and then look at it from the top, and then look at it again. Look at it and look at it, because the more you become acquainted with judging your nails, the better you are going to get at your application. That is a huge thing. Truly looking at your nails from all angles before you apply another bead and having a game plan down. If you get used to that, your nails will consistently be getting better. All right, so here's what the nails look like sculpting, and here's what they look like finished filed. These are so cute. They look so adorable. They are the perfect length. Like I can work in these and they're a little bit long, right? They're cute. Look at her. She is cute. She is adorable. I'm cleaning them off with some alcohol so I can go in and matte top coat them. So what I should have done before I did the Kirby was matte top coat everything. So then I wouldn't have to worry about going around the charms, but I didn't do that. Matte top coat your nails first, okay? All right. So we're going in with the poison putty. Now, this is seriously really thick. I just used my fingers to ball it up. It was really easy. For the sake of the video and just for being able to see, because this gel, the sculpting gel, I want to call it putty, but until you guys are used to seeing me use it, I don't want to call it putty. This sculpting gel, I decided that I was gonna you couldn't really see it on camera. Look here, it's so clear. You just couldn't see what I was doing on camera. So I decided to just scrape it off and add like a dab of white gel polish into it, so then you could actually see what I was doing. So if this putty is too clear for you to be able to see, you can either add a dab of gel polish or yeah, just add a dab of gel polish. Now what's great about it being clear is that you can literally make it any color you want. So I was thinking about this. I want to make some jelly ghost charms. So my next set, I think I'm going to mix like some jelly pink gel polish in with the sculpting gel and make it look like a jelly look and make some charms that way. Like I cannot wait to show you guys all the ideas that I have for the sculpting gel. Like I am so excited, and it is so easy to work with. You can see I'm using a wooden cuticle pusher, and I put some alcohol into a little shot glass, right? I bought these shot glasses from the Dollar Tree, and they are perfect for monomer or whatever you want to use them for. So I put some alcohol in that little shot glass, and I am just using a wooden cuticle pusher. Now, if you have a silicone tool, that would work too. Just anything that is nice and firm and comes to a point so you can really get the details that you want out of your charms. So I went in and I sculpted out his body, cured that, and now I'm going in and adding his little feet. So I just decided to do the Kirby in like I think 3 different sections. So I did his body, which was a circle, and then I kind of carved out little spaces for his feet. I cured, and then I balled up 2 tiny little balls and used those for his feet. Just put them in those little divots where I made for his feet. And then I did 2 tiny little balls and made them his arms. And then just curing in between all of that. And then I'm going to go in with some gel polish and design him up, which was seriously so easy. I am so excited to have this at Criminal Claws. This is so fun. This is seriously one of the funnest products. I'm so excited to have something new to work with. I'm over the moon. All right, so here we are going in and grabbing a piece big enough to do a little star charm. Now, this is seriously the easiest one that I had to do. Like, I figured out this really, I got lucky, right? This is the easiest one. So I'm taking a tiny little bit of jelly. This is the neon jelly beetles, neon yellow, right? Took a little bit of that, added it to it, squeezing it up and around, and I'm using this to make my star with. Now watch. All I did was pat it out into a circle, nice little circle, and then just push in the sides. That's all you have to do. Everywhere you want to point, just push in the side. And then flatten out your points, and you have this cute little kawaii star. So easy. So stinking easy. Like, could it be any easier? Like, this is easier than drawing a star. No lie. Easier than drawing a star, because I struggle with drawing stars and getting them completely dimensional and, completely equal on all points. So, yeah. So we're going to go in and we are going to color the star again. I'm going to take more of that jelly neon yellow and I am going to add it to the star on the top. And then I'm going to cure that and I am going to go around the edges and I am going to outline her. Now, this is what I wanted to do to really make it look cartoonish. I did not want my charms to just look plain. So I wanted to add faces to each and every charm, and I wanted to make sure that I outlined them so that it looked more cartoonish and childish and just cute. But look at it. It seriously looks like the Carl's Jr. star, doesn't it? Hardee's or Carl's Big Boy. That star. I don't know where you're from, but I know down south there's a lot of Carl's Jr. Up north, it's Hardee's. I've lived all over, so I've seen it all over. But yeah, it looks like that star, doesn't it? So yeah, and then now we are going to go in and we are going to do a cloud, and the cloud's even easier. It's a cloud. It's so fun and simple. And then once I actually go in and color all of the charms, paint them with gel polish, and I add the faces and outline them, then I go in and actually top coat them with a glossy top coat so that they are nice and shiny and look very kawaii charmish, if that makes sense. And when you top coat, say your charm, when you are going in and gel polishing it and doing the features or whatever you're doing, say that it looks just a tiny bit lumpy, like it has a little bit of texture. Once you glossy top coat the charm, it will no longer have texture. It will look nice and smooth. So just remember that. And then once we're done with the charms, we are going to go in and do the nail design on all of the nails. Now, if I would have thought about it, I should have actually done the nail design first. But since this was a freehand of Kirby and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, I did not plan this set like I have been doing. Tessa, don't kill me. But I did not get to plan this set. It was kind of a last minute idea, and I have been wanting to do 3D Kirby's. So I didn't think once I got done with the charms, I just thought that this was going to be a charm set. That was it. But when I was done, I realized it needed more. So then we're going to go back in and actually do some more nail art. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now here we are to the nail art. Now, this was harder trying to get this middle finger aligned perfectly, getting both these to go down because in my head, I actually did something different. I sculpted out like 3D hearts on my middle finger, and I hate my middle finger. It looks so big. Every time I do a set of nails, my middle finger always feels like it's honking big, right? So I did hearts on it and it just did not look right. So I clipped them off, filed it back down, and now I'm going to just do what I'm going to do. Okay. So do you know Mario Kart, how when they're up in the clouds and stuff, like the 3D raceway and all of that? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the checkered flag raceway look. And it's going to be going all throughout the nails. It's going to zigzag all or swoop all throughout the nails. And it's going to start here from this middle finger. And then once I get done doing the checkers, I decide that I'm going to put a star there. So it's going to be looking like it's a checkered flag raceway coming out of a blue star, pretty much. That was the idea. I did not know if this is going to look right, but I'm so excited because it does. It looks cute as AF. Like, it looks cute. So I'm just swooping these. I'm looking at my nails, putting them all together and making sure that they line up. The swoops got to line up with each other as I'm looking at them. So, and then all the 3D charms are just going to be kind of floating above this little checkered flag raceway. I don't know what to call it. I'm calling it everything that I can all in one because I want you to understand what I'm saying, but it's going to be obvious. So what's really cool about when you don't do perfect checkers is that it looks cartoonish. So do not try to be perfect, especially since we have it coming in at points and going out, and it's like this ebb and flow of like thicker track to thinner track. So some of the checkers are going to be looking kind of funny and wonky, if you get what I mean. Like, especially when it gets up to where the star is going to be in that middle finger, they're going to get smaller and smaller. So that's what I was kind of betting on. I was really wanting it to look really cool. I didn't want it to just be plain checker, flat checker, perfect squares. I wanted them to look really cool. So definitely, if you do this, make sure that you swoop and flow your lines so that your checkers will get to get bigger and smaller, if you can see what I'm doing here. Once I have my track lined out, I'm going in with a really light purple from Beetles. And you can barely tell, even in real life. It's not just the camera, it's in real life. You like the similarness of this one in the pink to this super pastel light purple is like uncanny. They are very similar. So I go in and I fill the track in with that because when I'm doing the checkers, it's going to go across nails that have glitter. And I don't want, when I fill in the black checkers and leave the clear spaces, I didn't want the glitter to show through the clear blocks and throw off the checkered look. So I just filled in the whole track with that purple gel polish. And I mean, it's barely purple. You can tell just the tiniest bit. It's just like one shade darker than this one in the pink. But I went in and filled everything in so that when I do go in and fill in the black checkers, the ones that aren't black don't get thrown off and look weird by being able to see glitter through them. It could have looked cool, but I wasn't gambling on it. So I go in and I made 3 lines throughout the track, and then now I'm just going in and filling in the vertical lines, and then gonna go in and fill in all the black squares, which you guys are aware of what a checkerboard looks like, right? You know, like you're gonna have for you don't want a black square next to a black square. It's gonna go black, white, and every other row obviously is going to be interchanging. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And you know, it's super cute. I love this set. I'm so excited getting to watch this because this is like my favorite set out of the last couple of sets. I was not excited about Krampus whatsoever, but this one, ooh baby, this one, she's got it. All right, so now we're gonna go in top coating all of our charms with glossy top coat. Make sure everything is nice and glossy. And then after curing the charms, we're gonna go in and we are gonna matte gel polish all of that nail art that we did. I want everything to be matte because we are gonna get ready and actually create a nice little star charm on the middle finger. So, all right, cleaning up everything. My matte gel polish actually spilled out into the cuticle area. Don't ever let that happen. Um, yeah, make sure you clean that up with a cleanup brush and some alcohol. We are going to go in yet again, pulling out a tiny little bead of that poison putty and rolling it through a little bit of white gel polish so you guys can see what I am doing. And then again, to make a star, I'm just going to smush out a flat circle and then push in the sides where I know that I'm going to want a point. So super simple, super easy. You guys can do this. I know you can. I really want you guys, I want to see what you guys come up with. You guys got to try this. If you guys try this, please tag me. I know a couple of people have bought some poison putty. I'm not sure who they were. I don't know if they found us through Google or Instagram. I know the names, but I can't say it online. But our store has been doing really well. And I can look and see where people come from, but I can't look and see who came from where, if that makes sense. Like I can see like what percentage of people that visit the website come from Instagram or Google or TikTok. But when people order, I can't look and see where they specifically came from. So if you have ordered this poison putty, please, please, please tag us. And whatever social media you have, please tag us. I want to see what you come up with because this is just no way to fudge this up. This is just cute, simple, and perfect for shorties if you like medium to short nails and you want these cute charms like by Poison Putty. This is perfect for you. So after sculpting out the star, and I literally showed you me sculpting it out. I know that I sped it up, but when I say that it does not move on you whatsoever, you are not going to have something that is flowing every time you push in one area and move to another, that the last area you was at starts to like slide. That does not happen. It just doesn't. It stays exactly where you put it. This is very firm gel. So it is seriously really simple to create 3D nail art using this gel. And I can't wait to show you what more we can do with it. Go ahead, top coat, obviously. And yeah, this is the set. I hope you guys love this video. Let me know what you think, how you feel, and I will see you again next time. Oops, sorry, I forgot. I added a little bit of extra nail art to some of the nails because I felt like they were looking a little bit dim, bland, I guess. So I just added some starburst to the cloud nail, and I added two little hearts to the Kirby nail, just to kind of give it a little bit more oomph, I guess. I don't know. And then I went in and matte top coated all of the nails. You're going to see me do that. And I take a liner brush, a detail brush, and actually get up around the charms with that. So if you are top coating around charms, make sure that you use a nice little liner brush so that you can get up in your cuticle area and get around those charms nice and easily. So, yep, I love you guys. Bye.